Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing okay. I hope your week is going so beautifully well. I hope your week is gonna be full. I pray it's gonna be filled with blessings, surprises, and a lot of favors from the Almighty God. Yes, because here we believe in God. And so, today we are going to be making our beautiful red eye beans. In Africa, we call it red eye beans, and some francophone areas they call it haricot. So today we're going to be making beans. Yes, it's very nutritious. It's very nutritious in protein, and it's very, very yummy when you cook it the right way, of course. So as you could see in the video, I already brought out the beans from the storage container. I washed it, I placed it in the pot, I placed it on the fire. It's already cooking. We're gonna be boiling it for some time. And here I am prepping my fresh tomatoes. I'm going to prep my fresh tomatoes and some spices, which I'm going to be using to stir fry the beans. I'm going to be frying the beans with tomatoes, okay? And we're gonna be making our beans. These beans you can actually eat it with a lot of varieties, a lot of complements like rice. You can eat it with fried plantain. In Africa, people eat it with a lot of variety. You can eat it with bread. You can eat it with what we call puff puff. In French, the francophones call it gâteau. On peut manger ça avec du gâteau. We can also eat it with a lot. We have a whole lot of varieties. Africa is blessed. That is why I am a very proud African girl, because why not? So here is my spices. I am already almost done prepping it, and we'll just be checking up on our beans, which is already boiling here. It's already boiling, but I'll be adding some cold water to precipitate the cooking. This process I learned it from my beautiful mom. When you keep adding cold water while cooking the beans, it precipitates the cooking. That's the little secret I'm giving you guys, because you are my besties. Okay, so here our fish, we're gonna be making I've already seasoned. I actually seasoned this fish before I started recording this video. So please, if you need the ingredients in the seasoning, you can always check in the caption, or I'll be dropping in the video. So the fish is gonna be fried, not too dry. It's gonna be tender and moist in the inside, but crispy brown in the outside. Okay, because of course we Africans we do like jara, be excess something. The beans is protein, yes, but the way we grow up now, we cannot come and be making empty beans. We need to still add something on top of it. Either we're adding fish or we're adding just something to make the eating fun. Hey, you guys understand where I'm going to? Abi? Oh yeah, now we'll fry our fish very well, thoroughly well. And after frying our fish, we're gonna be frying our ripe plantain, because I decided to pair it up with some ripe plantain since we were gonna be eating it with rice. Rice always goes along with some good fried plantain by the side. So I decided to make a few ripe plantains too, as you can see. So after frying the ripe plantain, I'm gonna be making our beans. By then my beans will be ready to be fried and toasted into the pot. So when you're boiling your beans as well, I forgot to mention this, sorry. When you're boiling your beans, when it's almost time for you to take it out of the fire, you need to add some salt, some quantity of salt to make it taste, right? Do not add the salt when the beans is not ready. Bikun, I beg na. Do not add the salt when the beans is not ready. It's gonna make it harder instead of making it get ready, or instead of it making it tasty. The salt is gonna make it harder. So it's always advisable to add your salt at the end of the boiling process. When it's almost ready and you're ready to put it down, you put your salt, the quantity as per what you think it's okay for you. Yeah, but we don't need too much. Let's say 1-2 tablespoons will do just that. Okay, so This is our tomatoes. We already blended our tomatoes and we poured it into the pot. We're going to be stir frying our tomatoes and make sure that it cooks for a while and it the water dries up a little bit. Okay, we don't just, I see some people do add everything at once. Like once they pour the tomato, they pour the beans and everything. But I don't do that. I don't do that process because it will cook your beans in an extra way. Like it'll make it extra soft. And we don't want our beans to be too soft. It will be too soft in such a way that it will start, like sometimes it starts scattering in the pot, it start breaking, and it forms this kind of, so like, how do they call it, muddy kind of look. I don't like it. We want our beans to still have that grainy look. It should still be grainy, and the sauce is on it, but it's still looking fine and beautiful. So of course, as you can see in the video, I waited for the tomatoes to get real cooked, and added some spices separately off the camera. Of course, sorry, I could not video everything because my phone was acting up at the time. So I added some spices, blended spices in the beans. I will be leaving everything in the video. Okay, so I added some blended spices and I stir. I added my beans. I added some fish. That was the fish you saw me adding was the fish that I fried, but I like used the head part of the fish because we really don't like head in my home. Nobody really wants that. So I shredded it into big chunks, and I added it into the beans to make it look nice. We always like it that way. Then we have extra that will come on top of it. So here I added my veggies. I added more oil. You see how thick it is, right? It's already almost ready. Right now I'm just letting it sit for the veggies to get a little bit cooked. For like 1 minute is fine. And every other thing that you added there, seasoning cube, the salt and everything, and oil, just let it marinate for a little bit, and we are ready. We are done. So here our food is ready, and we are ready to dig right in. Tell me this food doesn't look yummy. Oh yeah, tell me it doesn't look yummy. I beg. I too sabi. Try this recipe and tell me what you think. Look at how beautifully plated it is. And actually, this fish, I'm not really a fan of this bird. I just went to the fish market and I decided to give it a try. Like, I always see people cooking this fish. I prefer mackerel, but this is not mackerel. This is what's the name? This is another fish. They call it I've forgotten the name, but I'll drop it in the description. Okay, please don't come for me. So this is how our food looked like at the end. It was so beautiful. It was so yummy and so tasty. I won't even lie. Like, God. Yeah, food safe. Anyways, this is the end of our video. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye. Please share, like, and subscribe, and see you in my next video.